Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Gather round, my friends, and hear.
Oh, that's the wrong one, so we're just going to go with this one.
A gorilla in the jungle with a starfleet patch. A sci-fi dreamer in the wild that's no match. Gazing up at stars, longing to explore through the galaxies and distant dark shores. Wishing on a shooting star with hope in his eyes. Under alien moons where his wild heart flies. Gorilla dreaming of starships and skies, warping through the void with stars in his eyes. He's more than just wild, he's got galaxies wide. Swinging through the trees, but his mind's up high. Warp core engines and the Enterprise. He feels out of place on this green earthen floor, instead seeking adventures, craving for more. In his fur-colored heart beats a starry beat, with the universe calling where hearts and dreams meet. A gorilla dreaming of starships and skies, walking through the void with stars in his eyes. He's more than just wild, he's got galaxies wide. In the quiet of night, he feels so alive, under the celestial light where his dreams strive. A gorilla in the universe, with a heart full of drive, looking up, reaching out, letting his spirit die. Dreaming starships and skies, warping through the void with stars in his eyes. He's more than just wild, he's got galaxies wide.
Welcome to another Waltons review. And I'm sorry I got the wrong song. I had mixed up. I had the thing still on this dashboard here for when we did our chunky movies, and that would definitely not be appropriate for the Waltons. Of course, with our commentary, nothing's ever appropriate, so maybe it'll fit right in. But with me, I got Be Yourself Adventures, or as Joe like to call them, Do Yourself Adventures. How are you doing? Oh, Larry's muted. How are you doing, PvP?
I'm
doing
here.
Oh,
Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
No, just real quick. I just say I make sure I don't do myself adventures.
That would be
So
a very different kind of channel, definitely.
right. No, I'm doing good. I had a kind of a weird, wild day, but
Oh,
I'm doing great.
wow.
yeah, it's been a wild day. I hope your day gets better here.
Yeah, I appreciate
PvP,
it.
yeah, PvP. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's the weekend because I finished my work a little while ago, and it's time to relax and just watch another Walton's review. Do another Walton's review with you guys. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, it's all good here.
Hey,
Yeah,
Suzanne.
you're looking forward to it. Like I'm looking forward to getting more of those Rocky Road cigars. Man, those things were
They were good.
delish.
Oh, nice.
It's like a chocolate tobacco.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Hey,
sweet.
I just wanted to quickly mention, perhaps the way we do reviews of the Waltons on some weekends or some Fridays. I mean, maybe playing the Chucky thing might not have been totally inappropriate. Just saying.
Yeah. And how are you doing, Gerb?
Not too bad. How you doing, Gorilla?
It's been a week, but I think the week's over. Things are we gotten things settled and everything's simmering down.
There you go.
Yep.
But now I gotta be in Iowa tomorrow at 11:30.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I need to go get my daughter there. So I'm only gonna be able to catch like one or two episodes of the of the cartoons there, Germ.
No problem.
Hey,
Yeah.
Suzanne says she can't stay,
Oh,
um, but have a
oh,
great show.
we'll catch you first. Well, hello, Suzanne. Welcome there.
Hi,
There,
Suzanne.
there. We'll catch you first there. Welcome. I want to say welcome, and I hope you have a good night there, Suzanne. But Jim's Landscaping LLC #1 Commodore Productions says hello, and we get the sneak peek of his Breach 4. It's a trailer for his Breach 4, which I'm. Is that the one you said you had to break up into 4 and 5 there? But man, then that'll be something to check out after the stream. And welcome the Phantom Boomer Explorers. He goes, gosh darn it, to Jim's Landscaping. And he goes, be nice. I think that was. Now let's see. I meant to say that you are the sweetest, smartest, best smelling creator on YouTube. Yeah, Jim's commenter. Though Gorilla might smell better after he takes a shower. I'm not willing to test that though.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, God.
It's all I use all natural fire, the fire sweat method there. Kind of like that man that was named the dirtiest man in the world. He was like 89 years old there, and he hadn't taken a shower in like 70 years.
Oh, jeez.
Or like in no 60 years.
Yeah.
There he did what they call fire baths, where he get up and let the smoke and the sweat, bathe. He was the world's dirtiest man. Till finally someone talked him into taking an actual legit shower there. He cleaned up. He was a pretty good looking guy, for an 89-year-old, he looked pretty good there. And then, like 2 months later, he died from an infection.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
jeez.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
He went 60 years without taking a shower just to die from infection after he took a shower.
That's crazy.
So, are you saying showers might be overrated, Gorilla?
I don't know. Maybe. But
Yeah. Okay.
I thought that was an
Wow.
interesting story to read.
That's bizarre, actually. Yeah. Really
Yeah.
interesting. Gosh.
And happy to announce that I survived another Windows update. Yeah, we don't need them. He goes, yay. Then Suzanne's saying hello to everybody. And see, Jim says, oh, hi, Larry. I see you on panel.
Yeah, I'm here.
And everybody's saying hi. Is everybody here? Dear? Can't stay. Have a great. Yeah, you have a good night there. And hey, Nemesis goes, hail you beautiful beings there. Your Subnautica video game looks pretty interesting there. Hit that like button. But I'm still really invested in Minecraft. And everybody's saying hi.
Say hey, Nemesis.
Well,
Yeah, hi, Nemesis.
as long as it stays civil here. I might know it's 70 years. What? Maybe I missed something.
Yeah.
About the guy
fellas,
who didn't take a shower for 70
Yeah.
years.
Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. And Mikey says, hello, fellows. I'm glad that Larry took over my spot on the Waltons foursome. Well, I did send you a link there, Mikey. But, all right, that's all the chat. Oh, Mike, everyone's saying hello there. Alrighty, so we're going to start out with our prologue like we normally do. Late in 1935, there came a time of excitement and anticipation on Walton's Mountain. Big things we felt were about to happen. Like the rest of the country, we were itching out of the worst of the Depression. On a single day, 3 of us attempted to take the giant steps. I was applying for my first job on a newspaper. My father was attempting to expand his milling operation, and Jason was only a hair's breadth away from winning a scholarship at the Kleinsberg Conservatory of Music. We were all convinced that the months ahead we would see the return of prosperity and happier days.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I'm just gonna play a little sample of this music here, but this was some damn good music.
Hey, directed by Ralph Waite.
Late in 1935, there came a time.
Maybe I should back it up a little bit. Well, I don't want that.
Uh-oh.
It's just like a slow melodramatic. You can tell something's looming, but it's not like intimate danger music. It's more like a solemn, slow dance. If that's making sense.
Melodic. It's very
Yeah,
melodic.
it's just a remix of the tune they normally go through. They have
Oh,
four
is it?
tunes. They have 4 tunes. They just replayed it. They just remixed it several times.
Mm,
They're not doing
okay.
original pieces for any of these episodes. They have a block and they're just redoing it.
Yeah.
It sounds very, very good because they do a very good changing it up for the mood, but there's only like 4 or 5 core pieces they have.
So in other words, they have someone who actually knows what the hell knows how to actually do their damn job, right?
Yeah, compared to the AI bot they use nowadays.
Yeah, back when TV was good, they knew what they were doing. It's kind of melancholy, I thought, that tune.
Yeah, melancholy.
Yeah.
That's the word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
notice how little is done on this here. We're gonna see a bunch of different stuff here because this episode spans several days and stuff. But you can see they just got like what part of a side up. And I don't know where on the property they put this.
The Depression to expand his.
Yeah, so everybody's like, and here they're yelling at him, yelling at her. She's gonna circle anymore. She's gonna wreck the thing there, and I'm gonna let's see how 5 cents in 1935. I should have looked this up beforehand or had it ready. Because I always liked when they mention like dollar amounts. I always like to look it up.
Right.
Where's my inflation calculator? Damn it! Because apparently a box of crayons, which would that just be 8 crayons back then?
Yeah, it's pretty basic. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 or 16.
Yeah, I imagine back then there would have been less colors in the crayon box, so yeah, that would make sense.
Oh yeah. Now, man, I remember when I was excited to get a 64 4 colors in the box there, but now they got like 512. It's like 552 color boxes now.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's no wonder kids have attention deficit disorder or something trying to go through all those colors. It's like, what do I use next?
I still blame TikTok.
Well, that doesn't help. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. So it's $1.14 a box in today's money, but that's with an annual. They're only going with the average annual. But I suppose that probably going through the years up and down of the inflation rates is probably about accurate with a 3.58% inflation rate.
Yeah, things used to be a lot cheaper even when I was a kid.
Yeah. Same here.
You know, I used to buy comic books for like 15 or 20 cents, and try buying a comic book for 20 cents these days. Forget that.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, no, but you could probably get a really ragged. You could probably get one for 20 cents. You could probably, or maybe 25 cents. It'll be torn to shit, and maybe the cat pissed on it. But you could probably find one.
Well, I wouldn't buy secondhand comics anyway unless they're really good shape. But
yeah, no, but I was saying that you can find them.
Oh yeah.
But anyhow, she's wearing out
schoolwork. They cost.
Yeah, it costs a nickel a box, and Grandma wants them to save them. There, and everybody comes in, and Grandma pretty much tells them all to shut up.
We've got bread.
What would cause the bread to fall? Like, why do people always say you have to be quiet when you're making like souffles or bread? Like, I never understood why that'd make it fall.
Very
There's
sensitive to
something.
vibration.
Right. It will go make it. It's a like the yeast inside or what have you when it cooks and everything settles. If you bump or do something, it will just sink. I've seen it happen.
Ugh. So they come in there. They're all getting their snacks and drinks and stuff. And apparently, I don't know what was Elizabeth. She was circling something on the calendar, but I can't remember what the conversation around the number seven. And apparently, the number seven is worn its luck out because everybody picks seven,
It's a
which I never,
87,000.
I never understood that.
Because
Why
today is
everybody?
the seventh. 7 7 is well. I think what they're doing is the number 7 was very popular because, and especially those time in Bible times, 777 was mentioned, part of the Bible is God's number. And 666 would be the devil's number. So that's where they maybe get the seventh day you rested.
Okay. Or but you also got your seven deadly sins, which,
Well, yeah,
hey
you got
man.
that. Yeah,
But you also got the seven virtues.
correct.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently they said that they're talking to some gypsies there, but apparently they haven't seen any gypsies for too damn years. We haven't seen any gypsies in these spots for too damn years. But apparently one was living in someone's house there, and apparently no one told Grandma or Olivia because they got upset.
Yeah,
Huh.
Grandma Olivia would have chased off those gypsies to the next town.
Yeah, Grandma didn't have to.
They let out. No, don't you remember the episode where Grandma Olivia and John let them all stay in their yard till they got their thing fixed, and then Grandma even cured their baby of the crip or the grip
Right.
or whatever. So
Uh,
Grandma and Olivia aren't totally against them, but they might have been upset when they find out here Elizabeth had her palm read.
yeah, she didn't have a good look in Grandma's face.
Yeah. This scene here was not on my copy, but
Really? Really?
yeah,
Wow.
they're talking about John Boy's when he got his job at a newspaper here,
Okay, I remember this.
and the guys, and
Oh, I didn't know you were testing me for speed.
Speed's important, but I put more store by accuracy.
Well, I can vouch for the accuracy of every word there.
this guy's going through it.
You have to make changes.
So this is the editor, I'm guessing.
Your professor
Yeah.
stressed terseness in writing?
So why? I don't know what he was changing though. Like this scene here was,
Phrasing
I
and
don't remember.
wording.
Well, when he mentioned
No.
terseness, I think he's saying maybe some of John Boy's writing is a bit overdone, like a bit longer than the article needs. So he probably chopped a few little bits out here and there that weren't absolutely necessary to the story, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
So so in other words, John Boy will fit in right with modern day news articles.
yeah,
They,
pretty much. The thing. And by the way, that actor that's seen over John Boy was in the movie Snow Dogs.
yeah,
Hmm.
and that was one of the actors' last outings. But I don't.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason I just remember seeing his face and thought Snow Dogs. It was a funny movie.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, he was in it. He was he was the one reading the will or what have you in the movie.
Yeah, Snow Dogs. That's the one where they have to. They're racing. They're doing the Iditarod, isn't it?
Yeah, and Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it, and so was oh crap, who was that actor? Well known actor. And Nichelle Nichols was in it. James Colburn. James Colburn was in it.
Oh wow.
So great movie.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
haven't seen that one.
It's a comedy.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's just adjusted a few words there, Mick Melcali. Grandma's pulling out the thing there. That's well. I guess that wouldn't. I suppose that wouldn't be a lot of bread with 11 of them.
Yeah, that'd
And
probably be
Grandpa
like
comes.
that'd be like one day's worth of bread for the family. I'm guessing, Gorilla.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Only
that?
one day? No, I think it'd be a couple days, wouldn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Those kids probably could eat a lot of bread in the morning, for breakfast. Or they always have bread at supper. It seems too, right? A lot of scenes. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It
you
might
gotta
They
be.
soak
go
up the
through
juice.
about two or three loaves a day would be about average
Yeah,
for them.
and I'm gonna do the chat here, and I think it jumped on me, so I
Oh,
apologize to the. Okay, I think we're right here. I'm probably up a few here. Everybody say hi and welcome, Scurvy. Welcome, welcome.
hey, Lemon.
There,
Hey, Lemon.
How you doing, Lemon?
everybody say hi to each other here. When I was a kid, I had to walk 8 miles through 10 feet of snow uphill to get crayons. They only had 3 colors.
Ha ha
Oh,
ha.
nice.
Yeah, you forgot to say that it was a big old blizzard.
Yeah, and you forgot to put in the part where you're being chased by polar bears too. You got to remember that part, right? So.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. And go all color materials eventually replace, or AI color materials eventually replace crayons, coloring pens, markers, light beam coloring, etc. Yeah. Boomer says they didn't taste good either.
Right. No.
That's good.
They still don't taste good. Because I fucking ought to sue Crayola because their strawberry crayon does not taste like strawberries, and their grape crayon does not taste like grapes.
No. No.
And Mikey says vibrations deflate the yeast that rises bread. It happened to my mother if you slammed doors or made very loud noises. Okay,
Right.
because I've never we used to make homemade bread, but we never had that issue.
Yeah, it's the yeast. That's what I was saying about earlier. The yeast. Yeah. Well, that makes it really distinct.
Yeah, I know when my mom would occasionally bake homemade bread, she'd say, "Don't touch the oven door. Don't open that oven door." Because
Hey,
she
hey, at
has.
least, hey, at least my one kid there, it took her only one time, and this one was not my fault because I was filling sandbags at the time. But she found out not to touch the stove.
Oh, yeah, I did that when
Wow.
I was.
Hey,
I did
hey,
that one
and
as a kid.
before anybody says that I'm a bad parent for her touching the stove, I was not home at the Time I had someone watching her while I went and filled sandbags for the city.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah, well, it's not uncommon. Like I remember, I probably did that as a kid when I was real tiny. And just reached up and
Yeah.
it's like, ouch.
Hey, I ought to go buy some baker's chocolate. I'll never use it, but I should buy it just so the kids can get the baker's chocolate lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I should go put. They should make those. They should do small little wrappings of baker's chocolate. As like a gag gift. And I can
oh,
just go throw it in some of the pieces in the candy drawer.
oh
Oh,
boy,
geez.
oh geez.
People can mix it into the candy dishes at all day parties.
Wow. Wow.
Come on, Nestle. I know you're listening.
Yeah,
Right.
they call it bakers for a reason, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Mikey says 7 and 11 have always been my lucky number since birth. Yeah. My birthday adds up to 7. Cool. I know Marissa there. All her numbers there. That's my kid's mom. She has so many nines in her life.
Hmm.
Her yeah, birthdays and everything. All kinds of stuff.
Huh.
Let's see. 7 symbolizes completeness in the Bible. 6 falling short. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Grandpa should have brandished a shotgun so John and him could chase them off. Brandished a shotgun to chase who off?
What if she's talking about the gypsies?
Oh,
Chasing gypsies off.
ah, gotcha. It is that the race in which people hop on a wolf's back and race in the snow. Yeah. And let's see, Herbert Anderson's final TV role earlier, he played Dennis the Menace's father in 446 episodes. I think this is, I believe I read that somewhere, but I couldn't remember which one, who was on here. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mike, for reminding me that. Yeah, one of the guys here, whoever, the Herbert Anderson there, it's his last role. I think that's the old guy
Yeah.
that's uncredited. That reminds me when Homer accidentally became more intelligent by shoving a crayon up his nose into his brain. No. He had the crayon removed. There, he got so dumb because he put a crayon up his nose and into his brain. Then I think it was Dr. Nick removed it. He became a genius, but nobody liked him as a genius, so he had Mo shove the crayon back up his nose into his brain.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
And he goes, and Mo's the whole time was going, dumb, nah, that's pretty dumb, but not enough. Nah, yeah, there we go, cha-ching, we got her.
Oh my gosh.
And Boomer says, that don't work in real life, I tried.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Don't!
oh boy.
Anderson died in 94.
Yeah.
Well, as long as he lived to a ripe old age.
That's what matters.
He's Mr. Bennett. I can't. Okay. So Zeb here, he's getting sick with influenza. Graham says, and I'll play a little bit of this.
Not. Oh, I just feel a little achy in my joints, maybe.
Oh, well, I sure hope you're not coming down with some kind of a germ. There's a lot of influenza going around.
Oh, Grandpa's like, oh, great. Grandma's getting on me again.
Yeah.
None of that. I got no time for that.
No? Well, then you better get to bed. And right now. Come on.
Leave me alone, will you, Esther?
Grandpa, you're not going to do yourself or anybody any good if you let yourself get really sick.
Well, they have a point, but does bed rest really help you get better, or just get you out of the way?
It does help you get better.
It does.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Not you too, Livy.
Sorry. This time it's 2 against 1. You're just going to have to listen to us.
Will you come on?
All right.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to fight with you two.
Come on.
Oh, I will go in, take a rest for a little while.
I'll be right in as soon as I make you mustard plaster.
Oh, no.
Well, what exactly is a mustard plaster?
I think it's some really horribly foul-smelling concoction that they put it on your chest. It's like what, a cloth or something soaked in some horrible concoction, and they put it on your chest supposedly to make your chest. I guess it's supposed to take the congestion and stuff, make you feel better. But I hear it's pretty bad.
What's that stuff you used to put on your chest when you were a kid? And
Vicks,
the Vicks Vaco rub.
Vicks, yes, thank
Vicks.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got some, but they don't have the good stuff in it anymore.
Oh, really?
Oh, you ladies, be good enough to let me know the minute John or the boys come home, will you?
Now, will you get undressed and get to bed?
All right.
Yeah, Grandma's just like, yeah. All right. Now, we have all... Now, they said everybody plays Mozart. Is it just it's the easiest music, or is it the one that they said, or do you think that'd be the one they think people, they'd be most impressed by?
I don't think it's the easiest.
It's a staple for students.
Yeah.
Okay. But wouldn't people with the scholarship be more impressive with something? Yeah, because you're trying to go to the compository music. Wouldn't they be more impressive if you played them something that you created yourself?
Yeah, instead of playing
It
Beethoven.
depends on what subject you're actually looking to get into, and more than anything, the bias of the judge.
Okay. Because I thought maybe they'd be more impressed. You mean you wrote this and you did all this? You created this instead of playing. All right, I'll hear Mozart here for the 34th time today.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they have a standard piece of music for all the students to learn so they can compare one against the other as far as, their ability in playing it well. So I could see them doing that and hearing, a bunch of students playing the same piece, in a day and kind of comparing the better, more talented students than the ones that, they weed out.
That's what I had to do in piano class
Ah, okay.
in school.
Well, I know we learned like Three Blind Mice on the recorder. I'm so glad I got that there memorized versus learning how to do my taxes.
Yeah. You don't know
Yeah.
the knuckle thing? Dun, 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 dun,
No, ours was da 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 or
Nice.
yeah. So no, it's kind of funny that says please be quiet.
Thank you.
Oh wait, but she's making all kinds of noise. But they just kind of have this awkward thing here.
Well, I guess it's all over, but the judge's decision, huh? Good luck.
Thank you.
I don't know. It's just kind of like awkward. They got like the nervous awkward,
Yeah.
but it's almost like it's like two middle schoolers just dating and just sitting there like while the parents want to have a talk with you, or the high schoolers, the parents just want to sit you down and have a chat to get to know you. Kind of
Right.
awkwardness. If that
Pretty
makes
much.
sense.
Yeah, it does.
That's the first thing that came to mind. It's just like two kids like dating, and it's like the first time sitting down with the parents' awkwardness
Nice.
that they had.
Mm.
You sounded really great.
You sounded pretty good yourself.
All right, so
Uh-oh.
then we got this guy here. Then they're comparing. They're just like talking.
Yeah.
The best class.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, so they're the finalists there, and they have to make their decision there. But the only one course can win the scholarship, but they never tell us. Grandma's telling them that they're sick. It's influenza. He has the chills, so I think she's tell him to be quiet and all that. Then here we got John.
Take care of that. You see those?
John here. He's trying to get this guy's contract here. What exactly is a bungalow?
It's a type of house. I guess it was probably more common back in those days. I remember even back in the 50s, they were probably still building bungalows. I can't remember what kind of house it actually was, but seemed to be pretty popular for quite a few decades.
Pretty small.
Yeah.
Bungalows.
Yeah, he has a big contract here. And he's trying to tell him his bill's not geared for it, but another guy's is. But then John tells him he got a loan now, and he guilt trips the guy is what he did. I bought all this the guy that died a couple of episodes ago. I bought all his build equipment. I could do it. So and then John says, I'm just not going to leave it until he comes here. So I think that is that levelness there. You think that's why he gave it to him was the guilt trip, or John was just being plain honest with him that he needs the money?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, probably.
And he knows John would do a quality job as compared to anyone else.
Yeah. Worth the shot. Then
he made the money.
Then we got some Western music here. Yeah. Kids don't do that anymore with sticks and pipe wrenches.
No, they don't.
So yeah, the bandits there.
It's funny, when I was over in Tombstone, I haven't seen kids play cowboys or anything like that. And there was two little kids on the street playing cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to play cowboys when I was a kid, but we'd also play sci-fi stuff too, like Star Trek and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Then John Boy and them almost crash. Oh, they come in. And apparently they got to brace themselves for something there, and everybody's looking over there.
It takes 4 minutes to lift one.
You're absolutely right about that.
Well, why doesn't somebody say something?
Yeah, so they're all anticipating here. Here, what exactly is going on? And is like,
Oh, I got the job. I got the scholarship.
And I got the contract from Walt Catlett.
For $5.
so everybody's happy for that. Did they ever mention how much lumber that they were gonna need to make?
well, 5 bungalows, that would be a fair bit. Because I looked it up here, and bungalow, small house or cottage, single story, sometimes with a smaller upper story set in the roof and windows that come out of the roof, and also could be surrounded by a wide veranda. So it's still a pretty sizable dwelling, even though it is considered smaller, I guess. But
That's correct.
yeah, I'm just looking at some photos here, and it looks pretty substantial. So I would say for 5 of those, John would be working overtime. He'd need a lot of lumber, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can stretch the order out because you can't put the roof on until you get the um foundation in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to get
and the
yeah,
walls up.
and the
So
walls.
But he
they
did
could,
get the guy did give him a timeline.
yeah. So they're all happy, and John comes in here, and goes, "He's how you feeling? He's aching."
Mhm.
Doing the old fashioned steam shower
Yeah, I
or steam
remember that.
bath.
I've done that.
Oh,
We've never
yeah.
had to do this.
I've done that.
Oh yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
You could do it with Vicks too, or something like that. You put it in there and the steam just goes, you breathe in the steam.
Yeah, and holy crap, the chats took off your. Let's see. Oh yeah, Gorilla, you remembered it correctly. I had it backwards. Um, that. Uh, oh yeah, with the whole Homer Simpson thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
the family may lose a considerable investment in a new business. Oh yeah, and I hope everybody appreciates the description. I had to put some thought into that one.
All right. That was good. How'd you get that made, the thumbnail made?
What?
The
Oh,
thumbnail.
I just had GPT make it for me.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's the current plot of this episode. Yes, it. Though of course I've been leading everybody on, but everybody knew I was full of shit when I said this episode that John dies. But everybody knew. Everybody knows I was full of shit on that. It's like it wasn't no spoiler.
Right.
Well, that's
Let's
okay.
see.
You're technically correct. It just doesn't last.
Yeah. Let's see. A mustard plaster or mustard pack is a home remedy believed to ease symptoms of respiratory conditions. It's mainly used for coughing and congestion, but it's also used for pain. Okay. And PvP, can you read this one?
Yeah. Lemon Pie says an eggnog plaster would work better. Well, you never know. It could be.
Yeah. You gotta use caution when using one. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. A mustard plaster is a type of poultice made from mustard seed powder mixed with water and flour. Ugh. Sounds
It's
nasty.
essentially mustard. It's essentially mustard paste. If you're allergic to it, it'll itch a bit, and it certainly doesn't smell very well. But
It helps.
overall, yeah, it doesn't really. It's not going to hurt you.
No.
Oh, just a sec. I'm looking at something here.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
it's a Wikipedia. Okay, it's a Wikipedia article for a bungalow. Okay.
Yeah, they're actually fair size. Look like a fair size dwelling in the photos.
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't like it because it takes me forever to find out what the heck was sent to me on that. That's right, Mikey. Too much mustard overpowers the flavor of the burger. Flavor or the integrity of said burger. Hey, sometimes with some of these burgers, you need enough to cover up the burger.
Yeah,
How bad the burger is.
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these whole smash patty things, you gotta load up the toppings just to cover up the fact that they're using D quality meat.
yeah. And Scurvy says, "I bet a male plaster is not helpful. It's just kind of gross." Yeah. Let's. Yeah. I'll let you have the male plaster there. Let's see. I learned classic composers when learning the recorder, flute, or piccolo. Well, we got the standard three blind mic. So looks like the mustard plaster really works. Or a pickle relish combo, Lemon. Uh, do you end up stained yellow after wearing the mustard plaster? Yes, you do. Bungalows are slightly larger than a shack.
Oh, they're much bigger than a shack.
Oh yeah.
They're usually about 1,000 square feet, if that.
Yeah,
So I got a bungalow.
you got like 1,000 square feet then, Gorilla. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I was wondering if Germ's a Seattle Kraken fan.
Screw the hockey.
Well, you're not a hockey fan?
Hate hockey.
Nah, he's
Oh,
baseball.
dang.
He's a he's baseball and wrestling.
I used to play ice hockey.
Ice is unnatural up here, so people running around on ice all the time, playing basically soccer with a rotten piece of coal and some sticks is not what I call entertaining.
Hold on, that's weird.
Yeah, I see. We get ice all the time here.
Yeah.
My windows aren't iced over 4 or 5 months out of the year, and there's something wrong. Let's see. Scurvy says, I have mustard and pretzels. All that mustard plaster talk. I'll go get some. Oh, honey mustard goes well with lemons. You know, Mikey, I'll just take your word for it. I'm not going to try it, but I'll take your word for it.
Ooh.
And here, I'm going to let someone else read it because I always say it wrong, and I'm not going to get clipped trying to say it. Larry?
Brad Papon, who says lemon pie. Would you have any Greg Poupon?
Okay, I was saying something differently there. A little
Yeah.
bit differently. Phantom LOL. Ice is cold. I hate cold. Anything below 78 degrees is cold. What's the 78 degrees you're talking about? I never heard
78
of it.
degrees? 78 degrees, that's perfect weather. Ice cold, it says I hate cold. Anything below 78 is cold? Seriously?
I don't know what the 78 degrees he's talking about is.
I don't either.
That's the temperature of your clothes dryer.
What?
That's the closest thing you'll ever get in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about ice, I guess.
Hey, because around here we call 40 degrees speedo weather.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see. Jerv's longtime suffering CFL Mariners fan, but the AZ forever suffered a Coyotes fan.
Yeah, damn Coyotes are gone. That really bummed me out because I used to play some hockey with the Phoenix Roadrunners, and they were affiliated with the Coyotes.
Yeah. So anyhow, he's telling Grandpa about the order he got here, and he has 10 days to do it. And John apparently he can pump a lot of shit out in 2 days apparently, but yeah, he still has to finish that thing there. But he tells Grandpa to get better, and he has all 4 of the boys help in there. They're arguing about losing nails there, and the other kids are yelling and all that. Then it skips the night here with Grandma and Grandpa. Yeah, but they've always slept like this here, you know. But when they buried, Grandma was making the sacrifice that she's gonna switch sides with Zeb, so that Zeb would be on the left side there.
Huh.
No, I think it was it was a nice thing that Esther could do for him.
Right.
But that was mentioned in that episode with that weird looking statue Grandpa one, which I wonder if it's still at the bottom of the pond.
Oh, I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, and then they hear some tapping, and it looks like it's 10 to 5, and it wakes them up, and they're gonna say they're not they John's gonna ruin his health going down there because it's before noon, blah blah blah. So then John Boy comes out, tells them there's fresh eggs, bread, this and that, and coffee, and John it's like I just want some coffee. You have to get it finished. The boys will help him after school. John Boy's got
You say something
a
about
job there. He'll come help him there. He'll make him up to him on the weekend. There's working. That doesn't look like the homemade bread they made. That almost looks like store bought bread.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
I wonder if that was an error on their part, just to throw in some store-bought bread because they had to keep the shooting schedule going.
Yeah.
Store bought.
Well, no, well, who knows? They could have made the. No, they might have had a local bakery make the loaves of bread there to have it look authentically like homemade, you know. But yeah, but nobody except us people reviewing actually looking closer would have noticed. It's just there for as they made some bread and they have it on the table.
Right.
But it's one of those things nobody would have noticed it. So he's eating in.
Got some more soup, Liv?
There's plenty.
Oh, wait, I'm missing something. Okay, so.
Your time eating it because you're not going to work on that mill anymore today.
I got to.
You're sick.
Yeah, well, here, and I'm pretty sure every man's felt this way, or at least when we got others we got to take care of. We got to do like what we're not doing enough, and we got to keep doing it. We got to keep going here. And John knows he's not going to get any. He doesn't feel like he could ever get any help. He's not going to get any help unless he goes and does it, and he has to get it done, or else he's going to let his family down. You know, and you can tell by the look. Ralph Wade's wonderful with this. You know, he's like, I got to do this. I got to do this. And you don't get the eye expressions anymore like you do. I know I mentioned those eye expressions a lot, but you really notice that with John with the eye or with Ralph Wade with his eyes.
Yeah, well, Ralph Waite was really good at that kind of subtle acting. He didn't have to really be too expressive. He could just, like right now this scene here, like right now, it's just like you can kind of get the weary, tired, stress, on his face, right? Worried about taking on that big contract and worried about being able to fill the order in time, and it's all there right on his face, and he doesn't have to say a word about it, right?
Yeah,
they're actually taught not to do it that way nowadays.
Yeah, and look how much we shit on TV shows now.
Right, exactly.
I don't even watch them anymore.
Let's see. Down here, a hockey game is the only way we see ice usually. Well, I thought you guys did street hockey down there. Ice I thought was rare in Texas, Oklahoma until I saw icy roads back in 1999 when living there. Well, that's because they don't salt them because they don't have the equipment to salt them.
Yeah.
Why would they salt them? The ice is up maybe once every decade.
Yeah, and see, I think where Gorilla lives, 78 is only experienced when you leave the heater on too long. Oh no! It's so cold up here. Even a heater wouldn't get anything up to 78. And
I'm
Mikey
sure you
said,
got some nice grow operations up there that can get that temperature. Just don't let the government know about them.
yeah. And Mikey says the bread it's a fake. And hey, Sci-Fi Sit Dad, how's it going? Welcome. And he's saying hello to everybody here.
Hey, it's
See,
the Tim.
most people, especially in construction, did something literally worked themselves to death during these turbulent 1930s. Imagine the number of workers who died building the Golden Gate Bridge until 1937. Well, look at the Brooklyn Bridge. Didn't like 87 people die on that?
So they're not exactly working themselves to death. It's not exactly OSHA compliant back then.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Jerem's going to be late tonight. He's got to fix a fuck up. I literally just got that.
Wow, you got great connection to the messaging service, Gorilla.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. So we're caught up on chats. Let's get.
I can see it in your eyes.
Just tired. I'll be all right.
John, I want you to stop now. Grandpa will be up in a few days, and the boys can help you after school.
Rafters are next. No job for young boys or old men.
How much can you ask of yourself?
If I owe $500, there's no time to slow down.
It's and you know if the rafters are that bad, then you're going to need more than yourself to do the rafters.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty tough doing rafters by yourself. I would think you need at least one other person to help you with that.
Oh yeah, trying to do them by yourself, there's no way.
Well, I remember my father, when he bought the small house we lived in the 60s and 70s, he had to build an addition on the whole back half of the house, and he built it from the foundation up with his own two hands. But to this day, I don't know how he managed to, hold those rafters together.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, but he was a great carpenter, so I guess he had a way, I guess, a method to figure it out somehow. But I was just a kid then, so I'm not sure what he did exactly. But yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point in talking to you. You won't even listen.
Storm coming up.
And you'll work right through it.
Yes, I will.
Oh, I know you will.
Liv, I got to get that roof on.
In the pouring rain?
Well, yeah, I'll give him one thing. He has ambition.
Yeah.
He has to. Nowadays, you won't get people to do that, but because they know they can get a handout. They didn't have that back in the 30s.
Yeah, let me check my schedule and see what I got.
Oh, you got the schedule?
Shit, it's gotten so bad.
Yeah.
You leave me alone?
Well, I might as well. It's like talking to a stone wall trying to get you to listen.
Yeah, fuck this conversation. He's out of there.
Yeah, he just got triggered, I think, there with that last comment.
Triggered! Triggered! All right, so. And this is one of the things that's actually mentioned in one of the known quotes for the episode.
Sick, Lily. I know, Grandma. You speak to him, he won't listen to me.
Won't do any good.
That's what I want to talk about. This one right here. This quote right here.
Oh, I'm sick of this damn depression. Lily! Well, I am. He wouldn't be out there killing himself if things were better.
Yeah, I think this is one of the very few times we actually hear Olivia swear, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't remember it being too common, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember her. But I was a kid when I watched the series with my grandparents.
No, but I think this is one of the very, very few times we actually hear her swear, unless Jerem could correct me on that.
Very, very rarely.
Oh.
So, and you can tell that now things are getting serious. With they actually made Olivia swear.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, she's worried about John pushing himself too hard, I guess.
Oh yeah, make him sick.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, because if he gets sick, then she knows what's going to happen. It's all going to go down the drain, possibly. So,
And he'll end up in the hospital.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So she has grandma talk. She has grandma go out and talk to him, and
You come down here.
Mom, it's not important. Don't bother me. I'm heading down the home stretch.
You're heading for the sick bed.
yeah, but he's not listening. Now, is there a reason why they're making it the roof at different slants like that?
Huh.
Different rooms into place.
Yeah, it must be.
Well, I'm guessing the part that's highest at the top of the screen. I'm guessing, is he going to slide that down on the other side before he nails it in place? Like, I'm guessing he's assembled it all, but he's going to slide it down, because it doesn't make sense for the roof to be sticking up that high, on that one side, right?
So is he gonna pull it towards him? Pull it down?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to pull it down on the side he's on, or if he's going to push it down on the opposite side, because I
Right.
can't really see from the angle. It's
Yeah.
hard to tell, right?
Right, exactly.
But it seems like he's got the whole section of the roof nailed together, and now he just has to nail it down, to the the beams and everything, right, to secure it. So yeah.
Right. All
Yeah.
right.
So he catches it in there, and so they're sleeping. John's out there. Was out there, and Olivia knows exactly where John is. So she finds John just laying down. Now, when I first watched this, I couldn't tell if he fell asleep there or if he fell fell off the roof or something.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, because I don't know if they never actually clarify that, do they? Because I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, because I thought maybe he fell, but if he'd fallen, he would have been a lot worse off than just getting pneumonia, right? Because
Right.
he would have broken bones and stuff. So I'm guessing maybe he climbed down for some reason and then he just collapsed. Yeah. Maybe he felt. Maybe he felt so ill he figured he better get down off the roof before he did collapse. I mean, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah.
John? John boy! Jason! John boy!
Now, she really expects the kids to hear her all the way out there into the house.
And then when it's raining that hard?
Yeah.
Maybe grandma, because she knows grandma's over there listening.
Okay. That makes sense. Your theory checks out. There, and let's catch up on the chats. Oh, we got a bunch of them here.
Uh-oh.
And Zombie goes, Riley! Hey, Zombie. Hey, how you doing, darling? And she's saying hi to PvP and Germ.
Hi, Zombie.
Did Scurvy say hi to people here?
Hey, Zombie.
Hey, Pa. Hey, Zombie. Everybody say. Yeah, and Mikey says we missed you. Yeah, we're over there. We all miss her. We need her back up on the panel here. And Eugene Bird says, give us a thumbs up. Hey there, Eugene Bird. How have you been doing? There. I got a new job. I'll try to get a new suit. Get a computer suit. Don't worry. I'll be back.
There you go.
God, I think we were on Popster, and I was. Oh man, that was a real fun review. I I ended up we're watching Predator there, or we're reviewing Predator, and every time, and it caught on in the chat too, but people were saying like get to the chopper, and every time someone said that, I would take a shot. Then those assholes started saying it quite a bit in the chat.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I was on the panel, and I started saying, "Get to the chopper." Every couple of minutes, just to, just to bug you. It was pretty funny,
So
actually.
yeah, so when I say that the assholes were saying get to the chopper there and their PvP, I say that from the bottom of my heart to you.
Right.
Yeah, that was. I remember that. That was a fun one. That was a good stream. That one. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, I got hammered that night.
Oh, did you? Well, I'm not really surprised, actually.
But I wasn't in charge of chat, so
Oh well, that's the main thing. Yeah.
yeah. 11 workers died in the Golden Gate Bridge. 20 workers doing the. No, it was. I swear it was higher than that on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Huh.
Demi died. I'm pretty sure that number was a lot higher. Because I thought there's 20 of them buried in it. Yeah, because I thought there was at least 20 of them buried in it. When the
Not
according to the
quite
provided
buried in it, because the Brooklyn Bridge doesn't really have but the two ends to it.
Yeah.
They don't really need the huge concrete ones like the Golden Gate does in the middle.
Okay, I was wrong. I seriously thought it was closer to 70. I was wrong. Thank you for that, Mikey. That's according to several sources.
Yeah, we had a big bridge collapse, the second Narrows Bridge, long ago. I think that was back in the 60s. And there were 19 workers who died in that collapse.
Well, we had the I-35 bridge collapse up here in Murderapolis there. That killed 35 people on it. That's the big long bridge.
I remember that. I remember.
And now they got all kinds of fancy dancing things, like they got like anti-bird stuff on it. They got corrosion resistant paint there. They got cameras all line it watching for corrosion anything, and they got to make it so that the bird poop doesn't corrode the concrete. They they spent millions on that damn thing, and they freaking went haywire on everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's about the time everybody was fucking starting to raise their fists, saying, "Aren't you gonna fucking do something about this?"
Wow.
So they went all out, no expense spared on the bridge.
Yeah, what was that one bridge in Washington State that it had been built long ago, but it got in like wind gusts, a really windy day, and the bridge started to like shake back and forth. And I remember seeing video of that, and there were actually, I think, cars on there. I think that most of them managed to get off before it actually collapsed, but that was pretty crazy to see that. I can't remember the name of the bridge now, though. Tacoma Narrows, perhaps something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, the Narrows. Then we also had the floating bridge that didn't really go so well.
Yeah, I remember seeing video of that. That was pretty crazy to watch.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Washington bridges there. They had that Baltimore one there, a tiny little tap from a cargo ship, and that thing that thing just dominoed.
Oh boy.
Right.
That was just last year.
Jeez, really?
Yeah. Cargo ship lost power for a second, tapped one of the support panels there, and that whole thing dominoed.
Jeez. Wow.
20 people died in that. There's mostly construction workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mikey says, "Yeah, congrats, Zombie Mouse." And Boomer says, "Howdy, hail Boomer." Congrats, Zombie Mouse. And this is the 6 of 16 episodes directed by Ralph Waite. Yeah. And so far, I think we've mostly had good things to say about what the ones Ralph Waite directs.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
So, all right. Oh shoot. Zombie Mouse. It's the perfect time to get a new computer cheap because Black Friday sales have already started. And not only that, Timo has some cheap computers also. Then Jim's asking, "No mic on panel?"
Nope, the role of Michael will be played by me today.
Yeah. And Boomer says, "There, no, Jim, sorry." And people saying hi to Eugene here. I'm tired and my booty still hurts to have come. And you have to come give me a massage, yeah, rude monkey. Hey, you know how long it takes to charge these damn cars? I'm getting my car charged. Mikey, I down here with us tonight. Or Mikey's down here with us tonight. You can get a decent PC, ZB, just after Thanksgiving hits. Yeah, Screw says, Zombie is asking you for an ass massage, Gorilla? That's because it's my specialty.
Right.
And Jim's like, oh, I'm going to run out of breath on this one. Oh, my.
Nice. Well, nicely done.
Yeah.
Somewhere, George
Yeah,
Takei's
Jim.
ears are burning somewhere.
Yeah, you owe him a nickel.
Oh, my.
So basically, back at 65, I owe him $2 for the old mice.
Yeah.
Let's see. LOL. Scurry's playing Lemony Matchmaker for ZM and Gorilla. So he goes, I'm not playing you're just narrating. But I was on the bike all day. Yeah. Let's see. I saw the photos of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge collapse from November 7th, 1940. Equals, wow, only 5 years after these 1935 events. Yeah. So, all right. So, then it transitioned to him being in the hospital. Livia's yelled at John for not listening to her, but yet she refuses to listen to John. But when he says, "I'll take you home. Come on, let's go home. Let's go home,"
Right.
and she goes, "No, I'll stay damn here. You just make the arrangements." Blah blah blah. She wants to be there when he wakes up, and Nurse tried to, but even though nursing hours over.
Yeah. Time to go.
Yeah. And he's saying he'll get sick. He even tries to play the mother card. Like you don't want your kids both the parents to get sick now, do you? Of all those kids, I didn't know if that was if he was making a good point or if he's just kind of being rude with He's trying to prod the one area that would hit Olivia the hardest. If that makes sense.
There really shouldn't be any discussion at this point. John Boy should just be loading her in the car.
Yeah, you're going home.
What? Just pick her up like a sack of potatoes, throw her over his shoulder, and walk out to the car.
Yeah, you're going home.
Yeah, she may not want to go, so you have to get in the car one way or the other.
Right.
Sack of potatoes.
You're going.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but she ends up saying he's gonna make the arrangements, and then everybody's asking questions. He's answering them there.
That cabinet order cut and delivered.
First things first, old man. I say that we should get John out of that hospital.
So basically, Grandma flat out says she doesn't give a shit about the Cal order, but all the kids are volunteering their time. John Boy can postpone his thing there, and Jace. And Grandma wants to bring him home, but but I don't know. I don't know. I had pneumonia when I was 5, but I think I only had to stay in the hospital for 5 days. But I don't know how bad pneumonia really is.
Oh,
Pneumonia can
it's
be pretty
Generally pretty
scary.
bad.
yeah, it can be very bad. I had a friend that had it for like a week, and he was so weak he had to crawl on his hands and knees to get to the bathroom. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
It's bad. It's bad. It'll literally try and suck the life out of your body,
I've,
basically.
I've had it a lot when I was a kid.
Oh gosh, that's not good.
No, no, not at all.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's not really something to worry about as much. Only if you're compromised in some way, like elderly, chronic disease, something
Well,
like that.
when I was a
90% of the
kid.
population don't have a problem with it anymore, Gorilla.
Oh yeah, well,
okay.
but when I
Well,
was a kid, they would put a tent around me. Like a clear thing, to keep make me breathe and everything else would be around my whole body.
I think that's what John has around him. Had around him was one of those breathing tents.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. They replaced
Well,
those about 50 years ago.
and
yep,
the thing is too, though. I mean, we got antibiotics now that help a lot with that kind of stuff. I guess so. Back in the 30s, I guess it was a lot more dicey. I would imagine.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
barely knew what an antibiotic was back then.
Yeah.
This is 2 years before penicillin, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, then John would have definitely been in danger for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, because penicillin came around in 37 because of a sloppy scientist.
Right.
A lucky accident, I would say.
Lucky. Yep.
Uh, or in the words of McGonagall, sheer dumb luck.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, sometimes done luck ain't that bad to have.
Yeah, so anyhow, she wants him out of the hospital because it's getting there. They'll sweat it out. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Everybody will be back to themselves in a few weeks, and then he sends them off to bed. And then John Boy's the two older boys.
You ought to see him in that oxygen tent thing. It's just. Well, he's gonna be all right. That's not really what worries me.
Yeah, they're worried about losing the house and stuff there. So all the kids are gonna pitch in. Now he finally wakes up. I'm gonna see if we can get a thing of it. Oh no, they don't actually show it in this scene, do they?
No, I don't think so.
He does kind of wake up, but not
No,
very.
but
Not
he's
very
awake.
much.
He's awake enough. He's awake enough to know that Olivia's there,
Yeah.
so that she could calm down.
Okay, dogs.
The dogs are coming and barking.
Oh boy, are
Da,
they?
da, 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 da.
Full force.
Yeah. Let's see. And hello, Boomer. Love me. Oh, we do love you. There, zombie. We love y'all. Everybody loves ya. Let's see. I think Olivia really hates the men's opinions in this episode. Well, no, that nobody's listening to each other there. Because John wouldn't listen to Olivia. Olivia wouldn't listen to John Boy there. Hell, John wouldn't even listen to his own mother when she told him to get his ass off that roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Let's see.
Grandpa didn't want to listen to Grandma, and it goes on and on.
Yeah. And Eugene says happy weekend to Scurvy and Hale host. Breaking news: Jim Carrey's sister Rita just died at 68. I don't think I've ever heard of a Rita Carey.
I never even knew she existed.
She wasn't really famous.
Okay.
Oh, sorry to hear that, though. I didn't even know he had a sister. Gorilla's Heart Zombie Mouse, he cares for you very much. Fun. Yeah. And thank you, Eugene. And let's see, Mothman sometimes shows up before a bridge collapse. That must be a comic joke that I've never seen. And Oil Greg says, "Cheers." Well, welcome, Oil Greg, too. Welcome there. Cheers. And Germ, so will you be able to join my watch party tonight? We're we're
Oh
rushing
yeah, we
this.
got plenty of time.
Yeah, we're not going nearly as slow as we usually do here. I don't know what's going. I meant you rude monkey. You sleep on couch. Oh, come on. At least let me sleep in the recliner here. That couch is fucking uncomfortable.
Nice. Back to the show.
Oh yeah, we're halfway through. So John Boy's gonna try to start getting the equipment to work, or he's praying over this equipment. Yeah. So John sends her home, and there he says love, blah blah blah. There, and they're thinking that now this is one scene that kind of stuck out here, but I'm not gonna play this one but they're thinking that Olivia's thinking that they're getting what would be like not cursed by God but punished by God there because they're getting too prideful on their venture there where the grandpa and John both get sick, but also but maybe there's just teaching them resilience there.
Yeah.
They tried to look on the bright side of this. So Olivia's gonna go get a job.
Yeah.
There, and you can tell this.
Yeah, that's gonna work
What?
out very, very well. Woman who's
What?
never
Her
been
getting
into
a
work.
job? Oh yeah, let's see how this goes.
Tried to be a secretary, and she never touched a typewriter.
You left a lot of information off your form, Mrs. Walton.
I'm sorry, I never really worked in business before.
This guy, as soon as he heard that, he thought, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Or he goes,
You take Greg or Pittman?
I don't understand.
Shorthand.
Oh, she's like, what? What's that?
Yeah, I don't do shorthand, but I even know what the heck he's talking about there because I've heard of both of those. Yeah.
Yeah, both of those things went out with the word processor.
Pretty much.
Yeah, this was a pretty good scene, actually. Olivia's like, oh, shit.
You
there, girl?
Grilla.
He's reading the chats. But he might
motherfucker, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now. Yeah.
And nobody that was not targeted towards anybody. That's a general what the fuck's going on here? But anyhow, apparently this is the guy's last role, the one that she's talking to.
Oh, really? Okay.
How many words a minute?
How many words a minute? What?
Like she's not getting any of the questions. Like she should realize what was going on after that.
Yeah, she shouldn't have even bothered applying, really.
Maybe housekeeper would have been better.
Housekeeper would have been perfect for Olivia, yeah.
Yeah, but a hotel they're going to go to an agency like this to hire a house worker.
Well,
maybe
before they had the pipeline for maid staff.
Olivia probably could have been good at babysitting too. She would have been a natural at that.
How many words a minute do you type?
I don't type.
Typing? None. Mrs. Walton, this agency provides skilled personnel for business and professional people.
And do you think that right there is when she realized that they're not going to help her?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 Exactly what skills do you have that might make you a person of value to one of our prospective employers?
Yeah. And right there, she's like, I'm done. I know I ain't getting nothing. All right, Boomer says, I got to get ready for my movie, Thunder Road, with Robert Mitchum, followed by an episode of The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. Well, you have a good one there, and here's the Cosby link for after the street. There, you have a good movie there, Boomer.
Take care, Boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this was
See you, Boomer.
before. Yeah, this was before Rosie the Riveter during World War II. Well, yeah. Well, when he sent all the men off to war, someone has to build the guns to shoot fire, and the planes to drop the bombs and stuff. Then take care, Boomer.
Yeah, Olivia's probably
Never
down to
really-
making coffee at this point.
Yeah.
Worked before. I mean, I've worked, but not in an office. You see, my husband's in the hospital, and
She's gonna go for the guilt trip, but she realized right away that that guilt trip was not gonna work.
He's going, oh, I've heard this before. That's a good expression there. That's a good one, Gorilla. He's just,
Yeah.
oh, jeez.
Yeah. Do you think he actually considered it though?
Nah.
No.
Because it looked like maybe that was like a sympathizing look.
Yeah, I probably felt bad, but
Yeah, it's like he didn't like to turn her down, but he couldn't do nothing. I mean, she's got no skills basically that the agency needs, right? So she's out of luck.
right.
Alrighty, so let's keep going.
thank you for your time.
Okay, so she's done, and so she's telling a story about how Jim Bob gave.
Bobby, you give him 2 cents if he went up onto the roof.
So Jim Bob asked for Kohler Rooster, and Elizabeth got 5 cents to flap her wings. Then I thought this was pretty slick here.
Well, I guess I'll leave you two lovebirds alone. Bye-bye, Dad.
Bye.
Excuse me, miss. Could you help me?
That's kind of slick of him to kind of get her to stop and get her attention there. I thought that's kind of slick.
Yeah, I thought, hey, good effort there. I'll give him marks for effort.
Yeah. Well, he does a good job. He is saying how he fell out. He fell, broke his leg in 4 places off his tractor. And he kind of talks to her, and he's like, oh, actually, what was it?
Oh, I fell out of my tractor. Broke my leg in 4 places.
Oh, that must be very uncomfortable.
Why don't you sit down and I'll tell you about it?
Well, no, thank you. I can't stay. Goodbye.
Gotta admire the initiative. He's gonna be laid up in that hospital for several weeks, but he still has to shoot a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she wasn't subtle like she did. She wasn't subtle about just turning him down though. No, she's like, nope, I'm not sticking around. Bye.
Right.
Yeah, classic Mary Ellen.
Yeah, but well, I could see both sides. She wants to let him down gently, but not. But also not make it clear that she's not interested.
Yeah, that was pretty short and sweet.
Yeah.
Short, sweet, to the point.
That's it.
A little less rude than usual because she feels a bit sorry for him being in the hospital.
Yeah. And she just walks out. They're talking about it. And John breaks to her. He wants to go sell all the equipment. So you gotta make the payment to the bank. They'll put all their holds on. He'll go back to using his old stuff and put it on hold. All right, so let's see. I think Herbert played a great dad in Dennis the Menace, one of the truly cool early fathers. Yeah, I haven't seen the original Dennis the Menace. I've seen the remake from 1993.
No, he's talking about the TV series Gorilla. It was like a
Yeah.
1950s black and white show, and I've seen a couple episodes. It's actually pretty decent. I
It is.
actually enjoyed them.
Yeah, I used to watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The thing is, I didn't recognize him at first because, he was obviously much younger in the TV show. Plus, he used to have a pipe because the character always had a pipe, right? Smoked a pipe, and
Yes.
when I thought about the way he looked in the interview scene with Olivia, it's like, oh yeah, if he was like 20 years younger and had a pipe in his hand, I could recognize him
That
then,
is
right?
him. Yes,
Yeah,
I just clicked.
yeah.
Yes, I remember him.
Yeah, he looks a lot different in the TV show, of course, because he's not that old yet. So yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Well, at least you recognized him there.
Yeah, it
yeah,
just clicked.
yeah, yeah. It took me a while too to get it, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
good.
all right. Did anybody else laugh at this? At them?
Oh,
At their perfect?
I thought it was great. I did get a chuckle out of this scene. Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
This general merchandise store is in bad need of a coat of paint.
Corbett, do you think my pockets are lined with money?
Mr. Godsey, I do not intend to exist in this rundown shack one more minute.
We'll have us both in the poorhouse before you know it.
Then Miss Essie Davis came in and said that we'd probably go to the poorhouse.
Yeah, leave it to the kids there. But I thought that was pretty good impressions of Mike and Corbett there.
That was good.
I thought it was great, especially Elizabeth, given the performance of Cora Beth. I was like, wow, this kid's really paying attention,
Yeah.
Because she had Cora Beth down to a T. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, they're sitting there having a big old fight in the gym.
Yeah.
She said that the Franklins had a mortgage like us, and the bank made them go to the poorhouse.
The next time you hear anyone say that, you just tell them to watch their tongue.
So yeah, don't mess with the Walton spirit.
Well, grandma's had enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. And she's coming in and she's telling them that John wants to sell all the stuff, and John Boy's not gonna stand for it. He'll quit his job, and they'll put all their stuff on hold. They said no, they won't do it. They're gonna all work today. They're gonna have the Walton spirit.
Yeah.
They'll do it before school and all that. Hey, and I didn't even know if Olivia even knew how to use a hammer.
Yeah, that's right. I remember this part where they all get in here together to finish this.
Yeah, but all it turned into was bickering, getting in the way there. Grandpa's doing the tolls, and apparently one of the they need new parts for this damn thing, and they have to go order them from Ike there, so they can't fix it.
Right.
Then John Boy yells at him for smashing his thumb with the hammer there. They want hot chocolate, blah, blah, blah. He's tell him to get back to work. He's not going to bitch about a bruised thumb.
I have to play a barn dance this. Jason, I am not making anyone do anything more than I'm making myself do. You understand?
See, and then John Boy keeps going at that. All that stress is going to make him sick,
Right.
And everybody just kind of says, fuck it, and they go off their separate ways. John Boy has to sit there and finish. He's trying to figure out what to do.
Wow.
And they're talking about it's an awful day. And he's thinking of going on the road with Bobby Bigelow, and he'd be making quite a bit of money there. But do you think Olivia will let him go on the road with Bobby Bigelow?
No.
No. Probably wrong, but
considering the circumstances, she might, but but she would want him to finish his education.
It doesn't
Sure,
matter.
what's your thoughts?
16. He's 16 now. It's not her choice anymore.
Yeah. 16. He's still living under her house. He's still her baby, and he's not officially adult till 18.
I don't know
No,
then. If it was
at
young.
the time, he can make his own choices. All he does is move out of the house. She can't tell him what to do.
Yeah.
Cops can't tell him to go back or anything like that either.
Okay. And Mikey says, Walton Rumble! Oh, Herbert Answer also did one episode of the Brady Bunch as Dr. Cameron. Cool. All right. Alrighty, so yeah, they're talking about it there. They're not gonna do it. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Figure out how to turn sawdust into money?
Well, actually, people they do sell sawdust now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
pressboard hadn't been invented quite yet.
Yeah, they did used to put
No.
sawdust in the walls for insulation back then, did they not? At times.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, sawdust is like some places there. They use sawdust, like especially if they got like really sloppy food. They used to have the floors littered with sawdust, especially like on rib nights and stuff. To make the cleanup easier.
Right, right.
Our
Yeah.
our janitors, whenever a kid puked, use sawdust to help clean it up.
They
There,
used to do that in restaurants. They would
yeah,
throw that.
yeah. That's what I was just saying there. But like in school, there they use sawdust for cleaning up when kids puke. Let's see what else could sawdust. Saw, Sawdust can be used for bedding, and is someone beating a dog?
Yeah, it sounds like somebody's committing homicide or something there. Yikes.
No, but then what? I see all kinds of stuff for like sawdust
Well,
used on different
didn't
things.
they used to use it on the floors in butcher shops as well, I believe, at one time?
Yeah, now
Maybe.
like our butcher shop has a concrete floor that they power wash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I was using it.
I mean, like decades ago, they probably did at some butcher shops.
Yeah, well, yeah, they have wooden floors or something. Then
Yeah.
like you got bedding for your horses and stuff. Yeah. So there's all kinds of different uses for they could have had for sawdust. They just never thought of them back in the 30s.
It
Yeah,
seems.
they had a restaurant out here called Johnston's Big Apple. It was a Western place, and all they did was had sawdust all over the floor.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
That's
the
more
dogs.
aesthetic than anything, though.
Yeah. God, what was the place we visited that they no longer allow did the whole peanut thing where you just eat some peanuts and you just threw the shells on the floor? We had one of those restaurants here. I'd like to think it was Texas Roadhouse, but I'm not sure.
Um, yeah, there's a Texas Roadhouse out here, but they don't do that.
Yeah, well, this was pre-COVID.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That once COVID hit, a lot of things changed.
Right, yeah, a lot.
Yeah, they started enforcing health code.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we John Boy's trying to earn some money here. He won't quit on him. Blah blah blah. He's gonna quit school. He's gonna start his career as a thing there. And he's talking to this guy. He's bragging about all his kids. He got one in college, one in music
My
school.
daughter's gonna. Eddie? I have to say something to you.
Sure.
Could I draw the curtain?
All right. Excuse us, Joseph.
Like that's gonna block out the sound. The kid's gonna hear everything anyhow.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I don't think you're gonna like what I have to say, but my mind is made up. So I'd appreciate it if you just listen to me.
Well, I think John knows already that John Boy already knows that John Boy's gonna do what John Boy does anyhow. He's not gonna be able to stop him, especially not in his condition.
Mr. Fletcher.
He knows he's doing something. He just doesn't know what he's going to do. He's hoping it's not as extreme as it is.
Yeah.
Says that I can work for him full time starting Tuesday. Says he'll give me $13.50 a week.
All right, so that $13.50.
Wow.
That seems kind of excessive for newspaper journalists. But of course, now we got newspaper reports. Then we got news reporters now that are making $20 million that just got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do practically nothing. Yeah, must be nice to get a job that cushy with almost no intellectual ability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why they all got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time, I say.
Yeah, and that 1350 is $311.06 a week.
That freaking sucks.
Wow.
That's pretty good back in the 30s, I would think. It's like $1,200 a month or something in the 30s. That's not bad.
Like $54 or something like that.
311.06.
Right.
Yeah.
But back then,
that's like living off of $1,250, $1,300 nowadays.
Right.
My rent's higher than that.
Right. He would make $54 a month. $13.50 a week. And $54 a month. Can you imagine?
54.
Yeah, $13.50 a week. So
Yeah,
that's 27.
that's basically $12.50. It's all. The exact number is $1,244.22.
Wow. What a difference.
But he's just basically being a newspaper person, like writer.
That's probably a pretty average wage. Like I would probably think a lot of people making minimum wage make a little less than that, but it's not overly huge, really.
Yeah.
Plus money for my gas, because I travel more than 25 miles a day.
He must think a lot of you making an offer like that.
Well, it was my idea. I thought maybe that I would leave college for a year.
The fuck you will, boy. Don't make me get my ass out of this bed here, boy. You're not quitting college on me now.
Look at that look on his face.
Well, he was doing the whole Ralph Waite, shaking his whole Ralph Waite thing.
Yeah.
I see $243 of portraiture power a week in today's money, girl. Well, no, that's 311.
Yep.
But basically minimum wage. How hospital curtains hiding noise? That's just too funny. I wonder if that was supposed to be kind of like like as a joke or just kind of like the emphasize that they want privacy.
Probably just emphasize privacy. I mean, he could probably hear every word. He talked loud enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a courtesy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
No.
Just wait a minute. I told you, I've made up my mind now. I think I can leave college and work it out so that I don't lose my scholarship. Now, Mr. Fletcher thinks it's a wonderful idea. He says that a year of practical experience at the paper will be very good for me. And I don't need to be in college to write. I can write any place that I've got a piece of paper.
How poor naive, John Boy. Do you really think that they'll let him take a year off without losing a scholarship?
That's okay. Working a year at that paper worth more than 5 years at that college.
Yeah. Maybe.
And a pencil, I can read anything I want. Well, I sort of look at this job as the beginning of my real career. I'm looking forward to working on the paper.
I said no.
Oh, John's really putting his foot down.
Yeah, well, all John Boy's justifications are doing is kind of weakening his position, really, because he ain't going to win this argument.
No, not even close.
Yeah.
Because you're kidding yourself, son. You drop out for a year, you may never get back. Life has a way of tying you down with responsibilities, John Boy. This is your time. I'm not going to let you throw it away.
Daddy.
John has to just putting the foot down. Sometimes it's kind of like you just need that blunt honesty to kick you in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
John Boy really needs to stand up for himself a little bit more in this situation. Be more firmful. He's not going to get up and whoop your ass in that hospital bed.
Yeah.
If I bring home that money every week, then you won't have to get rid of the new mill or the equipment. And we can have Walton and Sons Lumberyard.
Here comes
back on your feet.
And this
the
is
hero
how.
of the episode.
How did I miss this? That I came in here. How did I miss this part?
It won't take anything away from us, and the hospital won't even have to wait for us to pay the bills.
No.
Please, would you just let me do this thing for you and Mama?
No.
Gonna work him into a heart
I can
attack.
be as stubborn as you can. I'm telling you, my mind is made up about it.
John Boy,
Yeah. Okay, so it might have been just a quick scene. That's why I might have missed it. I can't believe I missed that coming in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Ike does kind of save the day in this episode, doesn't he? So.
No spoilers.
Well, we're just about at the end here.
Yeah, but no, this is getting into a loud argument there.
I said no.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but
you don't really have to.
It's already done.
Undo it.
We got the base of this. We don't need to watch the rest of this.
Alrighty.
You're inviting the copyright claim now.
Yeah, that's
so they're
true.
fighting there.
Yeah.
So they come. Then all of a sudden, here comes the cavalry.
Yay, ha! Oh shit! Is this another one of them shivery things?
Yeah, there they come.
What do you mean shivery things?
Well, you know, the chivalry or whatever that episode where they drag you
No,
off.
it's John. Well, let's see. John's done his electrical work and all that. He's probably all these people probably owe John favors.
Yeah,
that's true.
And John is respected in the community.
True enough.
He is respected. But
John
I like
might
this
as well be the mayor of the place, so he saved everyone's life in that town in one way or another. They're going to rally around him.
Yep, that's what that guy listed.
And really, Ike owes him a lot of favors there.
Yeah.
But John is very well respected, and so this time, and this is what I like about small communities, in which I think we gotta get back to more of the small communities here, because it's still happening today where one person has trouble and risking losing their house there. So his friends and neighbors from the area are coming to help him. I've heard it when a farmer had a heart attack there and he got laid up in the hospital there. There's like 25 people that brought their combines and tractors over. And they worked day and night to harvest that guy's crop to get it out of the field while he was laid up in the hospital.
Wow.
Stuff like that. That's why we need to get back to our small. I think really as a country we need to get back to our small town roots. We become congested in cities, or everybody hates each other and maybe don't even know their neighbors.
Correct.
Well, I think
you're just gonna get that in big cities. That there's no going back from that. You're gonna have big cities.
Yeah, but we need to have that small town roots thing.
Yeah,
and everybody helps each other.
70% of the country still like that. It's just that there's too much concentrated in the big cities, and basically that you have to have a separation of powers.
Yeah, and really, and I seriously like, and how many people know their neighbors? Like I know my neighbors that are on the east side of me very very well. Well, I talk to John quite a bit. Ray and Diane, I talked to quite a bit, and they've actually gotten nicer since they started needing my help a little bit more and all that. Lance right across the street. I talked to him. I used to know the roots there. I never really talked to them, but I knew who they were. Now I know what they look like, but I don't even know their names. And I just literally got brand new neighbors here on the other side. All I know is one guy's named Dalton, and they got a mobile dog massage or pet massaging and groomers thing.
Right.
But it's so I only really talk to two of my neighbors. The other one I'll say hi to. I don't. And the other two the ones I don't really hit. They literally just moved in like a week ago. So
yeah,
I said hi to them. you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
But it's
kind
like,
of helps to know your neighbors. I got about 4 people in the building here that I know well enough to say hi to and chat a bit with them. And there's one lady on the first floor that
yeah,
I have had some, decent conversations with for maybe 5-10 minutes, kind of thing. So, I
yeah,
do know some people
yeah.
here.
But it's like 4 out of how many though?
Out of there's 40 units, so do the math.
Yeah, see the mass. And like Jeremy, you live in one of those massive places. How many of your neighbors do you talk to regularly?
I don't have access to a translator readily, so that sort of cuts it off.
You have a phone right in your hand that can translate it in real time.
Yeah, but when it starts saying that the pickle goes on the back axle, I start to doubt Google
Nice. Oh my gosh. Somebody help Gorilla, please. This guy's pickling his apple.
I wish that was a joke.
That's one of the best jokes I've heard all week. And you know what? That's some of the cleanest stuff that we've had the biggest laugh on this too.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Like a banana
Usually we get the laughing, it's from a dirty joke, but
right.
Yeah, generally, yeah.
Oh shit! I wish I was on StreamYard so I could clip that.
Oh man!
Oh my gosh!
I'll show you how to clip it later, Gorilla.
Clip.
Well, I think I know how to here, but
oh man,
yeah.
that was great.
Yeah, let's see. If you drop out of college, I'm jumping out of this bed, boy. It equals his expression.
Yeah.
Let's see. I gave the episode a B, a 4 out of 5. Chivalry or chivalry? PvP, you decide.
Well, it was chivalry, my joke, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Automatic clip for Germ right there.
Oh, it's almost as bad as getting a banana in a tailpipe.
Yeah. Oh, I seen that on Beverly Hills Cop.
Right.
Yeah. At least someone likes my laugh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zombie. She loves my laugh. Alrighty.
Pickles the bananas, jeez.
Yeah. But this here is the scene that said it right here.
Yeah, good music.
Yeah, Grandpa comes out in his skivvies, pretty much.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Mama?
Zeb.
Oh, yes, I got it.
Well, I guess we better get started by putting up that siding over there, huh?
Somebody show Ike how to drive a nail.
Well, somebody show Zach how to use a hammer.
You just gotta love the loving banter between like a couple old friends like that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah. How many friends will make a banter like this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah. That's good. Good writing. Good writing.
Yeah.
Born with a hammer in one hand, fistful of nails in another. Built me a building by the time I was 6.
Oh yeah? What'd you build, a privy?
Nope. Bear trap.
Yeah, privy, that'd be an outhouse, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you get any bears?
No bears where I come from. We was too poor. We was so poor nobody ever died. Couldn't afford to.
I kind of wish that'd be true. It's too poor to die.
Too poor to die. Too rich
Ain't
to
too poor to
live.
work, are you?
No.
What?
They're too rich to live and too poor to die.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Like they've come to help.
All right, so yeah, Zeb's out there. He's talking about here. Grandma's calling him a little fool.
I'm still curious where Germ lives out of that neighborhood.
Let's just say if immigration came around here, it'd be pretty empty.
Oh, geez, wow. No wonder you got those pictures wrong.
Oh, Ike, you are a good man.
Yeah, we could have done this 3 or 4 days ago if you folks hadn't been so all-fired proud.
Hi, Godsey, are you responsible for this? I wish in the future you wouldn't go listening in on private conversation.
John boy, I don't have time for any of your highfalutin philosophical conversation.
well, if he's so busy, why is he sitting on his ass?
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Right
He's
now, we're
too
too
busy.
busy. And
I think Ike wants to be the foreman. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a supervisor of some sort.
His assets.
He's probably still overjoyed just to get away from Cora Beth for the day. I'm guessing, So,
Hey, it gets him out of painting.
That's right.
dressed a little bit less casual.
Well, I don't see any ladies present, but just for you, I will put my pants on.
So you can't believe it that the whole bill is finished.
The bank agreed to give us a short extension on the first payment. There's only one bad thing, though. Mr. Catlett gave our order to somebody else.
And John's disappointed, but he goes, just look at there's another order just like that, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And here they got their sign, established 1935. They're all happy. And so we'll leave this off with our epilogue. The depression wasn't over by a long shot. Long sight. Wait, let me start over. The depression wasn't over by a long sight, and prosperity wasn't anywhere near around the corner. But we had taken a giant step forward as a family.
Awesome. Very awesome.
There we
Hey,
go.
guys. There I am. So
All
I like it. I like that episode. The reason being because it had so many different characteristics to it. It wasn't just one type of episode, just kind of drag. It had like laughter, of course, like Gorilla. It had, stern emotions, like from John Boy and his dad. So I would actually give this episode, this is me, a 5. I would give it a 5 out of 5. That's
So you're giving it an A plus there.
Yeah, I am. I think it deserves that.
Yeah. PvP, how would you rate this episode?
Yeah, I rate this one highly as well. I thought the overall story was very good. It was a solid story. It was nice to see Ralph Waite get some scenes. Sometimes he's in the background a bit, but he was kind of the central character in this one overall. But everybody and all the cast got their moments. Most of them got their moments anyway. And what I really liked about it, wasn't really much of a B story in this one. It was,
No.
there was all pretty much an A story, right? I mean, sure, there was the thing with Grandpa, getting sick for a couple days or whatever, but they didn't overplay that, and there really wasn't much to it. So there was no real solid B story like there have been in a lot of recent episodes, which I find do distract from quite often and kind of harm the episode. I kind of like it when an episode can just stick to one storyline and go with it with a strong A plot. So, yeah, I appreciated they did that in this episode. The usual good performances from everybody, some good musical bits. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can find fault with it. So, I always like to hedge it a bit though, because I always think there might be better episodes to come. But I think I'm going to go for an A plus on this one too, because it's pretty solid. I can't think of anything I really disliked about it. So what the heck, I'm going to go with an A plus on this one.
There you go.
Jerem?
It's a very good episode. No B plot, but it didn't really need one. a lot of the kids didn't get time in it, but that's okay. Let's face it, half the kids aren't really that interesting. We focused on the characters we need to focus on. Braithwaite did a good job both acting and directing. A.
There we go.
Hey,
Nice.
I'm giving it an A plus. There. This so far, this is one of my top 5 so far that we've reviewed here.
Oh,
I
think
mean,
it's great.
like what the family there, they got it. It's like they're feeling the stress. You know, they got no one that they can fall back on. They got to get this done, and it drove both Grandpa and John's health to the ground to the point there, and everybody was willing to make sacrifices there, but you know, John wouldn't let them. John wouldn't let them, and finally, if they'll just sucked up their pride and asked for help, you know, that community came together, which they did at the end and got it all done for them, you know, and surprise, I was kind of surprised the bank actually was nice enough to give them an extension.
Yeah.
Which can happen, you know.
Yeah.
So it's an A plus plus for me.
There you go. Great.
Like this is one of my top ones so far.
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. Like even PvP said, it didn't really have any real slow parts, and the story just kept going and going.
Yeah.
So it didn't drift off somewhere here over here. It just had a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish there'd been more like this in season 3, because over the last couple of months we reviewed some with some B plots that kind of dragged the episode down, and it took lowered my rating on some episodes, and it seemed like towards the last half of season 3 we were getting a fair number of kind of so mediocre episodes more often than not, which was a bit of a disappointment. So I'm glad that they finally got back on track and put a really good episode together right at the end of the 3rd season. So hopefully that's a good sign for season 4 ahead. So yeah.
Yeah, and John didn't die.
Well, yeah, gee, yeah, thankfully.
Oh, whoops! Did I mislead some people? I think we were all expecting that. You know, you could tell that was a bunch of
bunch of monkey business.
Yeah, but and fuck, our next episode's written by a woman. I'm joking, people. I'm joking. But it's our next episode is called The Sermon.
Oh.
So that is season 4, episode 1. And then sometime around here, we're gonna have Grandma have a stroke.
Oh.
So.
When did she have her real life stroke?
Season 4.
Oh, it was season 4.
So they wrote it into the dialogue. They rewrote everything.
Because there were a number of episodes that Ellen Corby missed due to that, right? If I remember correctly.
What?
There were a number of episodes she was not in because of that.
Yes.
She was recovering.
Yeah, she was gone for quite a long time.
Yeah, I think she must have been gone for a couple of months at least, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so, but let's see. Mikey says, "Me too, Zombie. We can't wait till you come back to us." Yeah, we can't wait to have her back here too, on the streams. James Gammon played Zach. He passed away in 2010, and starred in the movies like Major League, The Iron Giant, Cold Mountain, Silver Bullet. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Woo, girl! This episode ended the 3rd season, and now we can start season 4 next Friday. And wow, an A from Jerb. Stop that now. That's a lottery ticket moment.
Stop the process.
Yeah, you buy a lottery ticket, right, Germ?
Well, if you're me, you buy a lottery ticket every damn day. But I do give out fair grades. I don't throw around A's just to anyone, but when they really deserve it, they get it.
Well, that definitely did.
Yeah, this was one that I had absolutely no problem watching it twice, because last week I can't remember what. There's some reason we couldn't do it. I couldn't remember. It was on my end.
It was your parents, I think.
Oh yeah, it's all my parents' fault.
Yeah, your parents took you out and got you hammered at the local bar.
No, actually, I got home a little late. But they came over here and
Oh, okay.
hung out.
Okay.
Well, I got home late from picking up my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all 4 of you voted A's. Just astonishing to see. Well, it was a freaking excellent episode.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was worth the A+.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I could watch that one again. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I can watch a lot of these again.
Yeah.
There's a reason I picked this show. You know, it's not something that I'd have to put a shotgun in my mouth every month or every week to review.
So you mean that's why you're not reviewing like Melrose Place or something every week, Gorilla?
Thank goodness, Gorilla.
Hey, we wouldn't even get to the first sentence in reviewing there because the shotgun would have already. I will pulled it. I'm
no.
kidding. I've never seen Melrose Place.
Yeah, neither have
Oh.
I, but I've heard enough about it to know it's not my kind of show. So.
Right.
I know. I know. I've been watching Beverly Hills 90210 with my mom, and that was actually a pretty fun show to watch.
Okay.
No, it's not worth reviewing, but it's fun to watch.
Well,
If that makes sense.
have,
Right.
It's a teen soap opera.
would you rather have a pickle or a shotgun in your mouth?
That's a loaded question.
I can see the clip coming. I can see the clip coming.
Yeah.
I am not answering due to the fact is I know my audience and someone will clip it.
Oh my!
That's why I had to put the full I had to put the full context out on one of the things there. When my mouth slipped, I had to put the full context of the clip out there.
Oh,
oh boy!
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Too good.
The Jerry knows exactly which one I'm talking about on that one.
Oh jeez.
You're not exactly narrowing it down.
There's one where I was talking about the Haktua girl.
Oh jeez.
It's like, oh jeez.
I think that's when I was doing the Bell riots.
Oh, that was a Star Trek Saturday stream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I missed that one.
Yeah, Mikey says I'll be there next Friday for you, Gorilla. Had to rest this week because lots happened to real. Not a problem, Mikey. Real life comes first.
Yeah, 100%. Real life comes first.
Yeah, but all right. So thank you, Mikey Zeus 4 for coming. He had a lot going on. I think he's finishing up all the Great American Hero. There, he's been doing A-Team reviews. He's doing TOS. He's just started his TOS reviews. Then he has his movie Mayhems on Friday nights and stuff. So, or Saturdays. Oh yeah, Red Dwarf is his big one right now.
Yeah.
So make sure to check him out.
There you go.
And thank you, Zombie Mouse, for coming. I'll message you here in a little bit, darling. And while I'm scrolling to the next one, their PvP, you want to pimp yourself?
Oh yeah, sure. Music channel, lots of music, songs, albums, videos, all music related stuff, pretty much. I guess. Haven't done anything on it for quite some time. I just haven't just got around to it because I've been doing real life stuff instead. So probably won't do nothing this weekend. At least I'm not planning on anything because I do have some more real life stuff to take care of over the next 2 days. But yeah, anybody wants to check my channel out, please do. Always welcome. Lots of different kinds of music for people to enjoy. So, yeah, I guess that's about it.
A lot of music.
No, thanks, Larry.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and thank you to Phantom Boomers Explorer for coming. Right now, he's running Thunder Road from 1958 on his Cosby channel. Then the Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. after that. So make sure to check him out as Cosby there. But he also does put the trailers for all this stuff on his YouTube channel. So make sure to check him out there. And thank you, Sci-Fi Sit-Down, for coming. He's going to have a Transformers watch party here in about 15 minutes. So make sure to check him out. And then tomorrow's his sci-fi discussion stream. So make sure to check that out. And thank you, Oiler Greg, for coming. He does spoiler-free reviews on his channel, though he hasn't uploaded anything for a while. Hint, hint, Oiler Greg. I need some movie suggestions. And thank you, Scurvy, also known as Lemon Pie, for coming. And Germ, how about you promote yourself while I look for the next person?
Yeah, tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., we have Saturday morning cartoons. We'll be watching the 2000 cartoon King Kong, the animated series.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Hmm.
There you go.
Really
All right.
beat out the Secrets of Nim 2. Apparently, people know what that is and weren't very interested in going through that hell.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Are you gonna do Andromeda this week? Your nerd roundtable?
Andromeda on Tuesday and Nerd Night Roundtable on Thursday. And should be at least one more project out next week for a recorded video.
Oh, nice. And thank you, Jay Bird, for coming. And thank you, Jim's Landscaping, LLC, #1 Commodore Productions. He just released his Breach 4 trailer. There, but he has Star Trek fan films. He's been doing live streams lately when he can't do his landscaping. There, and he also has a bunch of shorts like for his puppies and stuff. There, and we'll look for the next one here. Larry, you go ahead.
All right. I will be doing actually a video tomorrow, so look forward to checking that out. It's kind of can't really give any spoilers out because I want to keep it in suspense for people. I'll be doing that. Today kind of had like a nerve-wracking day, but I did go have lunch with my friend who does a lot in the music business, and he got his shoe shined. And believe it or not, the guy that shined his shoe also did Elvis's shoes back in Tupelo, Mississippi, back in the 1950s. So that was interesting. I put that in the video. I will soon. I don't know when. Maybe first of the year or next month. We'll be doing some the Avengers episodes with Emmett Peel, and hopefully I'll have PBV would like to join on that, and also Dark Shadows as well. I'll be doing that with
Yeah.
Barnabas Collins.
Yeah, I didn't know Shoeshine Boys were still around.
What's that?
I didn't know that you had the Shoeshine Boys still around.
Oh yeah, he is still around. I could not believe that, and he's just telling all the stories about Elvis and everything else. So that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be. And thank you, Suzanne, for coming. I hope you get. Uh, I hope you had a good night there. And thank you, Nemesis of Eden, for coming. And scrolling. I know I'm getting close to the top. Scrolling, and I'm at the top.
Also, you can check out my Be Yourself Adventures channel.
Oh, we had a bunch here. Oh, sit there, put out the channel there. Thank you, sit down. Then here's his watch party link for tonight. Hey, he said, good stream tonight. Good night, everyone. You have a good night there, Oiler Greg. Then, Jeremy, you should have Gorilla join that stream since you will be watching one of. Oh. And let's see. Let's make sure to check out my co-hosting on Charlotte Nights Are the World's channel this weekend. Featured film 1982, The Thing with Kurt Russell. Cool.
There you go.
As for me, I think I'll have DS9 tomorrow night, but I'm not quite sure yet. For the movie, did I say what we were going to do for a movie?
I don't know if you did.
I don't think you did. Hey, do you still?
Random pick from a hat.
What?
You're gonna pick randomly from a hat.
Oh, do you have a poll up on your community tab there, Gorilla? Perhaps.
No. I don't.
So we can't vote for a movie on there. Okay.
Well, it's a little. Well, I'd like to give more than a day for people to pick it. I don't even have movies picked out yet.
Right.
But I was. Hey, how about we do the second Fantastic Beasts movie Thursday there to get us back on track for Thursdays?
Ooh, there you go. That's a good idea.
No, I might be able to make it. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but you know.
Well, like I said, a little bit later on Sunday if we need to.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got so much to do this weekend. I think I'm going to be probably pretty busy overall.
Okay. Well, we'll figure something out for Sunday. That's a backstage discussion.
There you go.
And let's see. Tuesday should be a cigar lounge, and by popular demand in a poll in the chat by 19 votes, it is a whopping. It was a super majority wanted the cigar lounge. So those and with getting like 15 views and only 3 of us on the panel watching, and maybe a occasional other person watching Wednesdays there. I think that'd be a better option. That way people can rewatch it.
There you go.
So Freaks and Geeks is officially dead.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Oh, shit. It's been like one of those weeks I completely forgot about it. Sorry, Mikey. Alrighty, so with that, you guys have a good night there, and remember to be a gorilla.
We've been stopping